Hello, everyone. This is Ernie Humphrey, the CEO of Treasury Webinars. I am thrilled that everyone has decided to join us for the Treasury and Finance in the Next Normal virtual forum. As we want everyone to take control of their event experience, we have to offer you the technology to do so. So I'm going to do a little test drive for you through the technology to be sure that you are able to get the most out of defining your event experience. First thing you need to do is navigate to our main login page, use the email address that we all use to register, and then use that password that we set. Fear not. If you don't remember your password, you can just hit the click here button and we'll get you into the platform. So let's go ahead and log in and see what the lobby looks like. So we really tried to recreate that full event experience. And so when you walk in, you feel like you're walking into the lobby. So just like you're going into that big Moscone Hall out on the West Coast. And so it's really easy, the navigation. Again, we want it to feel like, right? Where do we go, right? We can go to the auditorium. We can go to the exhibit hall. We can go to the networking lounge, which is incredibly important that we'll talk about. Maybe there's a live roundtable going on. Resources. We're going to collect resources from all of our exhibitors and other companies and share those with you. It'll be searchable. You can download those. And then the help desk, which is going to be important. And so if you have any questions, you can get answers at the help desk. And so unfortunately, I won't be able to respond to you directly if you send me an email or text message during the event. Let's go to the help desk. If you're ever in the platform and you just feel like, I don't know where to navigate, just go back to the lobby. There's always going to be a link to the lobby. Go to the lobby and go to the help desk. The places that you want to go. You want to go to the auditorium, right? Experience that content. Or, there's a live roundtable going on. Let's go there. No, if nothing else, let's network. Let's network, chat, and we'll talk about how you create your profile. Let's reach out to folks and let's have conversations that matter. And let's take control of our entire event experience. So let's go ahead and navigate to the auditorium. We will be populating the rest of our sessions. I just wanted to have only a few sessions so I could showcase this man here, Mike Richards, a good friend of mine. And so here's where you'll be able to see your presentations, and you can search by the track. So we'll have a few tracks. We'll have live roundtable track, and then we'll have what are more educational sessions. And so we'll have educational sessions where speakers will have their cameras on. That'll be interactive. We'll also have town hall style roundtables, and I'll show you a little bit more about what that looks like. It's incredibly powerful the technology that we're able to experience. It's much more than what you would have experienced in Zoom as well. And so it's incredibly interactive as well. And we also have, in terms of sessions, we have our 10-minute power sessions. And so as I've attended virtual conferences and spoke to people, people really seem to gravitate towards these 10-minute power sessions. So it really gives you something, right, an issue or something that you wanted to know about, 10-minute, quick, get you up to speed, leveraging your LinkedIn profile to fuel success, 10 ways AR impacts the bottom line. So those 10-minute sessions, I think people are really going to enjoy those, and those will be showing here in the auditorium as well. And so one of the things you want to make sure that you do is go to the networking lounge. So I've attended a few virtual forums, and only one from a company overseas that used the same platform, and there was an awful lot of chat going on in here. It actually amazed me. So you can just go in here and chat. And so this is the main area. You'll be able to, if you like, set up live chats with other folks that are attending the conference. You'll have searchability to see who else is at the conference, which is incredibly powerful. I've often been to the conference and I'm like, I really want to see, right, if someone's there and I don't know and I can't find them and I'm kind of wasting my time. So you can really own your event experience and own your time. And any time that you spend in the platform is yours, and you can optimize that time. So I really want to offer people to control your event experience, and I'm not going to keep you hostage for the day or the 3 days. If you want to go to a session for 10 minutes and you have something else to do, you get pulled out, leave, come back, go to the resources area, right? If you have some time in between sessions, you want to stay engaged, go to the resources area and see some things you want to download. You have a digital bag that you can take with you, right? It'll be yours. You can go to the exhibit hall. So let's go to the exhibit hall. So I wanted this to be, I just didn't want to overcrowd the exhibit hall. And so you'll see I have only a few of my key partners here in the exhibit hall. And that's because I don't want this to be an overwhelming experience. I want people to really be engaged and folks to drive in their lane a little bit. I don't want to have 300 vendors in here just yet. So we need to work together to redefine that event experience. And I don't want a whole bunch of people reaching out to my attendees trying to set up a bunch of meetings with them. And that's the only way they can reach out to you is when you're in there. So I want to keep that clean. So let's just say, Treasury webinars, that might look interesting. There's a little preview here. Look at this guy over here. That's a dashing man there. So let's go ahead and visit that booth and let's see what's going on in there. So you go to the booth. Good news is you won't get hounded by a badge scanner. So there won't be someone trying to scan your badge. You won't get accosted by someone else at the booth. So you can walk right up. And right here, you can see we're online. You can chat right now, right? In there with someone, boom. And this will say whether they're online or offline. If they're offline, fear not, you can send them an email, right? There's going to be resources you can consume in here. Let's just say, I want to see what kind of document. It's pretty interesting. You can download that document, goes into your event bag, right? And then you can go ahead and click out, and then there may be some videos they have that you might want to watch, other information. You might want to check out their LinkedIn page. You might want to see if someone might want to set up a meeting with them. And so it's incredibly powerful. You can control your experience. There might be chats going on in the booth. You can experience that chat as well. And we'll have other things going on in the booth. But again, we're trying to recreate that experience. I will have contests where you can win an amazing prize. I want everyone to go to every exhibit hall booth and download at least one piece of content. There's some amazing content. The good news is, like I said, you can download your content in a digital format. So me, I have to confess, I find some content when I was a practitioner and it would never make it on the plane. It just had to hit the trash because I didn't want to take it with me. Now you're going to be able to access that content. So that's incredibly valuable. And there's just live buttons you can click on. There's a video, there's a webinar recording. And so the technology is really interesting. And you'll see that all of our exhibitors are really on the forefront of technology. So you'll see some interesting things in the booth. So again, I encourage you to go to the exhibit hall and check out what all of our great partners have to offer. All of these companies can impact your career success. And all these companies are my partners. They get thought leadership. They want to earn your relationship with you. Let's go ahead. Let's just go back to the lobby. So maybe we want to go and see if there's a round live table going on. So let's go ahead and click on this. Is the link you'll get. You hit put in this live roundtable room, which I like to call a Zoom on steroids. And so these are going to be town hall roundtables. And so imagine, and we're up on the big stage in the Moscone Center. Ernie's got the microphone, and then we have our friend Bruce Lynn, the co-chair of FANG, and then Christina Bao, who's a local leader in one of the chapters, also very involved in the IMA and other finance organizations. So they'll be up there. I'm kind of driving some content and some questions, and I'll have the mic, and this will be an interactive session. And we have Q&A turned on. You can ask me to turn on your microphone. You can have an interactive conversation. Guess what else you can do? You can have a little interaction on the whiteboard here. They might share the whiteboard with you. And so it's completely to replicate that live experience. We can also, you might see some polling questions. This one, is this the best conference ever? Of course, the answer is yes, but you're going to help make it the best conference ever. This is your event. So they can also share videos with you. And so look at that snazzy jacket that we have on. And so it's incredibly multi-dimensional, and you'll see that town hall roundtable. It's not going to be a Zoom meeting where one person has their camera on or 20 people have their cameras on. It's just a complete mess and not a show and not organized. We're going to recreate that the crispness of that live experience, and we'll have several roundtables going on that are of interest. And then, of course, if you're not seeing exactly what you want in terms of content, let's go to the networking lounge. Let's start a conversation. Let's go into one of the booths, right, and start a conversation, start a chat. Speaking of networking, you all have the opportunity, like this is your login. You have your own profile, right? You can go in, and I strongly encourage you to do this, build out your profile. You want to put a little bit about yourself. People might be able to find you unless you have that turned off. We've got a photo here, which is, I just took this yesterday. Oh, yeah, right. I wish. So you can see, this is your brand here, right, in the event. So let's take advantage of that. This is your LinkedIn profile. You can share things with other folks. This is my message. So I got a message from my friend Gavin here. So you can send messages within the platform. You can also send emails out to the fellow attendees as well. And so it's incredibly powerful to engage, and you have your own wall. You can share content on here. Maybe you can say, hey, I'm going to the session or hey, let's start a group chat. You can do that. We can have chat here. This is our chats. We can have our chats open. So incredibly powerful here. And then also, if we go into edit our profile, that's where our digital bag lies. And so one of the things that the challenges that I've heard for virtual events is you can't network, and there's incredibly powerful tools in here to do so. I'm happy to walk anyone through those tools. We're all going to be learning this platform together, so let's be a little patient. But I think there's no doubt that this is going to be incredibly valuable experience, and it's going to help us really all together make sure that we all control our event experience, but also that we realize more ROI than we've ever seen from any other event that we've ever attended. Again, I appreciate everyone going to my virtual forum. It's been a dream of mine for several years, and I strongly appreciate, I can't thank enough my sponsors and my exhibitors, especially my lead sponsor, High Radius, in allowing me to really help my vision come to life. So I sincerely appreciate that opportunity. Again, this event is all about empowering you to take control of your career. That's what the top line is all about, making the connections you need, getting access to the content that you need, having a place to ask questions that matter to you, your company, and your career. I hope you take the opportunity to take control of your event experience, and really let's all redefine the value proposition that we are going to realize for attending any event. Thank you so much, everyone. Make the rest of your day great.